ॐ अखण्डमण्डलाकारं व्याप्तं येन चराचरं तत्पदं दर्शितं येन परमानन्दं सद्गुरुम् ॐ गुरु ब्रह्मा गुरु विष्णु गुरुदेवो महेश्वर गुरु साक्षात् परब्रह्म तस्मै श्री गुरुवे नमः। ध्यानमूलं गुरुमूर्ति पूजामूलं गुरुपदं मन्त्रमूलं गुरुर्वाक्यं मोक्षमूलं गुरुकृपा। सद्गुरु भगवान की जय, स्वामी जी महाराज की जय। शिवोहम। My dear friends, today we are taking stanza 21. Chapter 16, Srimad Bhagavad Gita. In this stanza, Sadguru Sachidananda Paramatma, Lord Krishna is telling about the person who has demonic values and how they have the doorway of lust, anger and greediness to going to hell. त्रिविधं नरकस्येदं द्वारं नाशनमात्मनः कामः क्रोधस्तथा लोभः इस्तस्मादेतत्र त्यज्येत। त्रिविधं नरकस्य इदं द्वारं नाशनम् आत्मनः काम क्रोध तथा लोभः तस्मात् एतत् त्रयं त्यज्येत। Kama, it means not only lust, but it means all the desires. Tej, krodha, it means anger, revenge, jealous. These all comes in the krodha. Tatha, it means and. Lobha, it means greed, stinginess. Idam, these. Trividham, three types. Narakasya of hell, dwaram, doorway. Atmana of divine soul, nasham, it means push the jiva in lowest birth. Tasmat, therefore, tyajyata, must leave them. Krishna is telling to Arjuna. Kama, lust and desires. Anger, stinginess, greed. These are three doorway of the hell. The jiva goes in lower birth by these doors. They are destroyer of the possibility of Atma Jnana. So, my dear Arjun, give up these three. That is the meaning of words which came in this verse. But every verse of the Srimad Bhagavad Gita is not too easy to understand, because the every verse containing very, very deep message from the seekers and the lovers of the God. If anyone want to enlightenment, that is Atma Jnana, the real meaning of enlightenment is Atma Jnana. So he must listen carefully. What actually the Lord Krishna is telling in this verse. The Satchidananda Paramatma, Lord Krishna, was not a person. He was existence, the unique presence of consciousness in all the galaxies and the universes. They are billions and billions, uncountable. The Krishna is direct representation of the existence Supreme God. Unfortunately, many persons cannot understand that Krishna is existence. So after the disappear of the body of Krishna, they are punished by the Maya, by the nature. Until from this long time, the person, they are demonic values persons, they are caught in the trap of the Maya. There is no alternative. There is no choice. You cannot choose anything other existence. If you choose anything other existence, that means you are choosing the Maya. If you choose anything from the different of existence, that you are choosing the illusion. Whether it may be any desire, worldly desire, mentally desire, emotionally desire, or maybe it is spiritually desire. Every desire can give you only blindness, not enlightenment. So Krishna is giving the clear-cut message to the disciples and seekers and the lovers of the God. And the same thing is telling in the Ramayana. Ramayana tells the Mandodari, the wife of Ravana, tell to Ravan, because he was very arrogant, proudy, blind, lustful, desireful person. Mandodari says to Ravana, काम क्रोध मद लोभ सब नाथ नरक के पंथ तिहि पर हरय भजय प्रभु भजय भजय जी संत. My dear husband Ravana, Kama, desires and lust, Krodha, anger, jealous, revengefulness, Mada, sedition of Maya, Lobha, greediness. These are all the doorway of hell. Because the Krishna is telling here in Sanskritam and 5,500 years before, he submerged mud in the Krodha because the verse is concentrated by the message of the Krishna. Krishna is telling about this. If you do any type of desire, then sure and certainly you will come in the karta, in the doer. If you have desire, it means you are not in the sakshi. Any type of desire, maybe not materialistic, it can be desire of appreciation your words. Maybe it is not mentally, it may be the emotionally desire. You want emotional attachment to your lovers. If your lover do not attach with you, that energy of the attachment and the affection of emotion that brings a unpleasant condition. That is called the anger, that is the blast of energy. Sometimes I see in my own experiences, nothing is like anger, the destroyer of energy. Because the enlightenment or every enlightened master is the biggest scientist of the spiritual arena. Because the enlightened master make his body like a laboratory and study everything, every emotion, every desire, every phenomena, every changes, every transformation. Everything comes and goes in the life because my journey is also started from the Sakshi. I also see my antakarna, all these things, they are coming and going. I am not a person who come directly by the heaven. I am person of this earth also. I search the existence inside of me, like an inventor, like a inventor, like a scientist. So that is correct. Krishna is telling here to Arjuna. Krishna is telling to Arjuna, Arjuna, there is 3 doorway of the hell. Don't be confused. That is not like a hell that is described in the holy books, Bible, Quran, Vedas, Upanishads, Puranas, stories. That type of hell is not present anywhere. There is no a special place of hell, and there is a hellman. The servant in the hell, they are giving the pain, they are burning the souls, they are pushing the spines in the body. No, that is not. That is only hypothetical. The real hell is, you can see surrounding of you. The real hell, they are birthed in the poor families, no food, no shelter, no cloth. Their real hell, the birth of God, grown, play, and after all, the butchers cut the neck by the name of the God very slowly. You can imagine what is a hell. The Jivatma is cutting slowly, that is a great pain it is feeling. That is the hell. When an insect is living in the habitat in a wood, and the wooden piece is thrown in the fireplace for any purpose, cooking or heating the room. The whole family of insect in that wooden piece, and they are burned alive. That is the mutual picture of showing in hell. The Purana says the Jivatma will be burned in the fire, hell fire. A deer is running in the forest, and lion is following that deer for food. Deer want to run fast. Lion want to more faster. Ultimately, the deer catch by the lion, and lion eat that deer in the alive stage. What was the pain? You can feel that is hell. In the China and other places, person eat the snacks of the serpentine. Snake of the snake. That is a hell. You see in the Thailand, Japan, and the many cities near the seashore. You can see there is seafood persons eat. The prawns, fishes and other pilas, jellyfishes, they are thrown in the fry pan alive condition and grilled on the fire. That is hell. So the description of the hell is not like that as described in the holy books. The description of the hell, that is the millions of birth, they are suffering with the millions type of the pain. So Krishna is awareing to the Arjuna, and by the medium of the Arjuna, Krishna is awareing all living beings, humans. Please be careful. The kama, krodha, and lobha, the desires and lust, anger, and the greed, they are the biggest door of the hell. Because the kama, krodha has a mechanism. Often you see how a person catch the fishes. They have a hook and they put some good thing for edible for fish in the hooks. Maybe that is the piece of flesh or the piece of the earth bar. The fish come by the greediness of eating that material, and the hook penetrate his brain and fish die. And then the fisherman pulled the rope and fish came out. She is suffering the great pain because the brain is injured. And now when she come out, there is no respiration because she cannot take the oxygen direct from air. She take oxygen by the gills. You can imagine what will be the pain when you wash the fish. But you do not learn anything by your before birth. The same thing is you are doing in the human birth as you do in the fish birth. Now you are also attracting with the materials of the world. You do not know the behind of these materials your death is standing and hell is standing. You will be pushed into the hell by this type of desires, by this type of lust, by this type of angers, and by this type of greed. You do not know. Two frogs are fighting each other with the anger, and they are not aware by the danger of the snake is came and catch one frog of them. So that is your story of your life. You are fighting in this world for meaningless things. You are using and wasting your energy in the anger, and you do not know. The anger, it can destroy all the setup of the peaceful life. You do not know the anger is the blast of your energy. You do not know anger is the destroyer of your wisdom or the divinity. Anger can be destroy your relationship with the spiritual platform with the Sadguru. Your anger You're jealous, your pride, your sensibility. You want to admiration by the Sadguru, but you do not want to follow the teaching of the Sadguru. Then you comes on the door of enlightenment and return from there. You destroy your journey by your hand. What can the Sadguru do because you are angry person? What can Sadguru do? You have many desires. You want to do something for your family and your body and your job and other and other. If you are not successful, then you blame to the Sadguru, but you do not know. Sadguru do not destroy your journey because these are all Maya and your all demand, your all desires, your all needs. They are only the Maya. You want Maya. You don't want enlightenment. You don't want to know your existence inside. Unfortunately, you compare the Sadguru as a magician. You want that Sadguru do some wonderful magic in your life. But the real Sadguru cannot do like that. Because the greatest magic of the Sadguru can done that he can detach you from the Maya and he can give you the enlightenment. So here the Krishna is telling to Arjuna, these are three doorway of the Narka, it means the hell, and Nashanam Atmana. That is the use. Nashanam Atmana. That is the way of telling of Krishna, Atma cannot destroy, but possibility of knowing Atma Jnana is the equal to destruction of Atma. The principal theory tells the Atma cannot destroy, but a person who do not aware in Atma Jnana, it means he destroys his human life in the illusion of the Maya, and he misses his chance. He are greatest loser of this world. He is the greatest loser of this world. Because God provide you the human body to knowing yourself and transformation into the God existence. But you get the human body and use the human body as you are using the 83,099,999. You are doing the same lust, the same desires, the same anger, the same jealous, the same revengefulness, the same sedition, the same arrogancy, the same ego, and the same grit, and the same you are doing the stingness. You are a stick with the material as you are a stick in the life of animal and insect. You are living like a cattle, you are living like an insect, you are living like a fish, you are living like a prawn, you are living like a frog, you are living like a snake, but you are not living like a man. Maharishi Valmiki says in the Valmiki Ramayana, the person who do not get enlightenment after getting this human body, he is the greatest sinner of the world. The sin cannot be washed out by any method of spiritual and religious activities. So the Krishna is telling to Arjuna, Arjuna, if you are not getting Atma Jnana, that you are the destroyer of yourself, your Atma, your soul, you are destructor of the soul. But nobody can understand this meaning by the word. The meaning is that you are losing your greatest and precious chance, most precious chance for the transformation into the God. You can be transformed into the God, but you lost. Now, the Bhagavan is saying to Arjuna, these kama, krodha and lobha, these lust, desires, krodha, it means the anger and jealous and revengefulness, lobha, the greediness, these all three doors, they are destroyer of your possibility. Tasmat, therefore, you must leave them, but you cannot leave them. You cannot leave them. It is not too easy to leave them, because your God and Goddess cannot leave them. You can see the Shiv Purana. You can see the origin of the Shivlinga. What is the story of Sudarshan Chakra, which is used on the lingam of Lord Shiva? What is the story of the Indra? He was in lust with the Ahilya. What is the story of the moon? These are all God and Goddesses. And if you want to read the real story of Ahilya, you should read the Valmiki Ramayana, not Tulsi Ramayana. The Valmiki says in the Ramayana, the Ahilya was not innocent. Ahilya knows that is Indra, and she was welcome to the Indra. So the Gautam Rishi was not guilty. He do as his will, because Ahilya is also attracted with the Indra. You read in the Valmiki Ramayana. I read this story carefully. I want to say here, you cannot give up, you cannot leave the kama and krodha and the lobha, because that is not in your capacity, that is your out of capacity. Because your God and Goddess, they cannot leave it. How can you leave it? But now I am telling the importance of the Sadguru. Why the Sadguru is called Brahma, Vishnu and Mahesha, the collective power of all three gods. Why? Because the Sadguru, only the Sadguru can help you to leave the kama, krodha and lobha. Nobody can help you, because they cannot leave their own kama, krodha. How can they help you to living this type of things? If I am wrong, you see in the story of the Shiv Purana, Valmiki Ramayana and other stories, they are full of stories of the lust of the god and goddesses. Why the Indra wants it, the dance of the Apsaras in the heaven? Why the Nahush was thrown from the heaven? There is many stories. They are evidence that God and Goddess, they are not capable to leave the Kama, Krodha and Lobha. But you can capable by the help of the Master. Because the Master is more than your God and Goddesses. Because the Master is awakened in the Satchidananda Paramatma, and the Satchidananda Paramatma cannot be defeated by the Kama, Krodha and Lobha. Because Satchidananda Paramatma is not a man or a woman, or not, Satchidananda Paramatma is not human. He is the pure and purest soul, and nobody can touch the soul. The nature cannot touch the existence, because existence is separate completely with the nature. There is no any lust, no desire in the enlightened Master. Because enlightened Master is directly presence of existence on your earth. I want to tell you that Krishna is enlightened Master. Even he was married with the thousands of women, but that action cannot be touched Krishna, because Krishna is the Supreme Soul. You are also Supreme Soul, but you are not aware. You are sleeping in the Maya, the sedition of Maya. So only the enlightened Master can save you from Kama, Krodha and Lobha, the lust, anger and greed. And the enlightened Master can shut the door of the hells, and you will not go in the hell. You will not go in the even heaven. You will go directly transformation into the God. Because the hell and heaven both are returnable destinations. And the enlightenment, Atma Jnana, when a person got Atma Jnana, the soul cannot be returned in this Maya. That is the complete liberation of the soul. So in the religious books, they all pray to the Sadguru, because Sadguru, only Sadguru have this powerful capacity of transformation. Nobody can transform you without Sadguru. My dear friend, can you understand? This is a very precious message of Krishna. Because every birth covered by the Kama, you can see every animal do the fertilization. That is comes by the Kama. You can see that every living beings want the necessary food and other shelter and other things. Even a rat, he lives in a hole in the earth. Even the bird make nests. So every living beings, they are covered by the Kama. So Kama is not only universal but inter-universal effect. This type of inter-universal effect Kama push every Jivatma in the blind, foolish and hell-like birth. And if you want to save yourself, you should become to the Sadguru. A person who comes in the anger, he has no wisdom of any type. He can kill anyone or he can kill himself. He can destroy the planet by the neutron bomb, because the anger can do anything. You can see The example of Babrubaham. When he come to the Krishna and Krishna ask, why are you taking 3 arrows? You can read in the Mahabharatam his answer. That is for the great anger destruction. My dear friend, a person who is caught in the grid, he can do anything. Your whole world is caught in the grid. Your nations, your presidents of the nations, they are all greedy to expansion their empire. Even insect ant is greedy to collect the food. How not human come in this negativity? Only Sadguru can save you. Only can Sadguru save you. And my dear friend, how can you give up? How can you tyag? That is not in your capacity, because you are the slave of the thought. Because you are the slave of your mental strings. You are stuck with the kama. You are stuck with the krodha. You are stuck with the lobha. You are stuck all these things. How can you live? Only Sadguru can help you. And I am telling to you, my dear friends, you have the 3 bodies: physical body, mental body and causal body. If you do the meditation of the Sakshi, only and only this way you can leave Kama, Krodha and Lobha. And you can save yourself to going into the hell. My dear friend, this is my gift for this world. I am teaching the Sakshi meditation, and by this Sakshi meditation, everyone can be tension free within 3 or 4 months. And if a person become the tension free, that the 3-dimensional diseases cannot come to that person. Physically, he cannot caught in the angina, heart attack, blood pressure, diabetes and other tension created diseases. In the level of the mental diseases, he cannot caught in the phobias, manias, schizophrenias, depressions and suicidal attacks. In 3rd dimension of emotional dimension, he cannot become the emotionally disbalanced. He cannot caught in the emotionally thirst, or he cannot flow in the emotionally flood. My dear friend, that Kama, Krodha and Lobha, these are emotionally diseases, and everyone can save himself by this Sakshi meditation of awareness. My dear friend, we have taken a mission. Unfortunately, we face some thrust to our nearest and dearest persons also. But as I alive, I will not leave this mission in any condition. I remember a short story. A person is dying in the near the peak of Everest. He cannot reach the top of Everest. He was a mountaineer. And when the rescue team pull out his body from the snow, they found a diary and there was a page. The person's last word is that the snowstorm came. I think I will not survive, I will be die. But I am very happy that I am giving up my life for a noble cause of the mountaineer, because the Everest is the highest peak of the mountains. My dear friend, the Atma Jnana is the highest peak of spiritual field. And if a person can spoil their life in this path, that is the great effort, that is the very luckiest person. And I am very lucky Sadguru that I am serving the seekers here until my last breath I will do. Even my persons can push back me or hurt me or disgrace me, but I will not disgrace. I will do this service of mankind. So I make a mission. The name of mission is World Peace by Meditation, because by the Sakshi meditation persons can feel peace. My dear friend, I request you, if you are like my discourse, my mission, please join me. If you are like my discourse, please join my channel Sachidananda. Swami Sachidananda. This is channel on YouTube. The subscription is free. Please subscribe my channel and help me for this mission. I don't want for my physical body, because I do some work for earn my food. I only want to serve mankind. And there is a trust, that name is Sachidananda Adhyatma Seva Trust. That is a fully independent and transparent and honest trust. Join that trust and join this mission. I want to sending you my love, blessings. Thank you very much. Love you very much.